morning, everybody. You're listening to Northeast Radio SD, Watertown, South Dakota, or you have been. Thank you for doing that. You may have tuned in online through the app, which is available on Apple or Android, or you might be joining us through YouTube or Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitch or Facebook, or maybe even the TikToks. So either which way, we appreciate you. And thanks for tuning in this morning on Thursday, June 25th. Hopefully every day is getting just a smidgen better, you know? And I suppose it all depends too what's going on. Probably how I feel, all that kind of stuff. So here we are, another beautiful day. It's supposed to be a pretty decent day today from what I gather. So far, it's 57 degrees and fair, which is always nice.
Yeah.
90% humidity out there, so you want to be careful with your spritzing. But it's going to be mostly sunny with a high near 76 today. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 56. Tomorrow, only a 20% chance of any precip and a high near 80. Low near 63. And then Saturday, a high near 85 and only a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m., but some wind gusts up to 36 miles per hour, so a bit windy. But still, I think all in all, a pretty decent weekend. Maybe a 60% chance of thunderstorms on Saturday night. Sunday, 30% chance, but it is going to be warm. It'll be mostly sunny with a high near 96. So hot tamale on that one there. So, oh yeah, also on this Northeast Radio SD, we call this the Morning Scroll. And I'm Steve Jurrens as well, in case you didn't know that. So thanks for tuning in, however which way you're tuning in. Appreciate that. And we're here in Watertown, South Dakota, kicking off our day. Been listening to a lot of this band I stumbled across, Rainbow Kitten Surprise, and they started in 2014. And if you follow me at all, you know that I'm a Modest Mouse fan, and I lean a little towards the indie rock music, probably overall nowadays. And I kind of was raised on the grunge music, I suppose, was probably my in my formative years. But anyways, Modest Mouse came out with a new album on June 5th, and I was listening to that on Spotify, and at the end of the album, you know, or the playlist that you're listening to or whatever, it'll kick over to what the next recommendation is. And it was this Rainbow Kitten Surprise, but I didn't know the album was over or anything. It just kicked over to this next song, and I was like, ooh, what's this? And I don't know, it just caught me immediately. But then I listened to it again, and then I listened to it again, and then I listened to it again. And I don't know. I mean, I think if you also know anything about me, you know that I take mental health seriously and so on. So I don't bring necessarily humor to the situation, but I don't have any diagnosis, but I get a bit obsessive with the music then, and I will dive right in if something like that really just catches. And it seems like every song is just a banger. So I don't know, there's probably already 20 songs that I could listen to on repeat, just over and over again. And I find something new or different, or something smoother that I like, or a transition, or pick up on a little ting or something like that. It's just gnarly. So I figured I guess I must have felt like sharing that. So there you go. All right. Well, It should be a pretty beautiful day on this morning scroll here. We don't have any guests per se today, but we'll try to get a hold of Lauren Schoen back there up at Haler Automotive in Webster, South Dakota, and see what he's got on the hot lot there, and check that out. It's if you look online, they've been getting some pretty sweet classic cars in lately too. So yeah, that's pretty stellar. Not sure also if you've been seeing some of the videos we've been posting lately, just little I don't know what you call them, little reels or shorts, things like that, as I'm playing with CapCut and just doing different, I guess they're promotional or marketing videos, to catch attention. Social media is basically like a digital billboard, right? Except you're not driving in your car. It's kind of crazy that I always thought it was interesting that texting and driving is quite illegal. And I do realize you have to have signs to direct you, like where an exit is. Excuse me. But like all of the billboards and that stuff, like, doesn't that take the driver's attention off of the road too? And speaking of road, if you caught the interview with Jared Jordan yesterday, he said road, and then I'm not for sure, I can't remember if he mispronounced it a little bit or something, and then he said road, and I busted a gut for a second, and he said, you know what I'm talking about? And that was from Black Sheep, and oh man, I laughed super hard. And then I thought about it later and I chuckled even more. So if you remember, they took a cop car and it had nitrous oxide in the back, and they I don't know, they like hit a bump or something like that, and it started leaking into the back. And then Chris Farley was driving, David Spade was in the back, and they got, quote unquote, stoned off of this nitrous oxide or whatever. And they said, they were like, speed limit. And then they said the road part. And I probably should have just pulled up the clip. That would have been a lot better, but I just thought of it. So that's how it works. Anyway, so rounded up a little bit of news for you as well over the last day. It's like every day I'm trying to find news. It's uncanny, and uncover it. And not just churn it out, if you will. I think it's fairly easy to take a press release and you can do the old copy and paste, and perhaps there's a place for that. I like to look into it a little bit if I can. See what we can find, depends on the situation, and maybe we'll do a little reporty poo on it. But some of the headlines we've got, or we'll do like follow-ups and updates, things like that too. So anyways, Hamlin County had a couple of separate sexual assault arrests that were reported by South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley. Some Watertown mosquito spraying tonight, Thursday, June 25th. So batten down the hatches. After 9 p.m. tonight, spraying will take place in northern neighborhoods, both northwest and northeast Watertown. 2 airlifted after a head-on crash on South Dakota Highway 30. 2 vehicle crash near Watertown and South Dakota Highway 20. $90 million ammunition facility broke ground in Clear Lake. Oh, slow down now. Operation Prairie Thunder. There was 470 arrests to date, and like over 1,200 drug arrests. 1,100. more than 1,100 drug arrests, 256 warrants, 42 DUIs. Too many crickets. Don't be drinking and driving, goofballs. Ugh. All right. Well, those are some of the headlines that we got there for you. And we've got more things that we're cooking on too as well. There might, I got to double check the Cottington County Commissioner meeting. There might be a thing or two there yet to finish up, if I remember correctly. But aside from that, I think we're fairly caught up on stuff. It's been a pretty decent week as far as the news cycle goes. And we haven't had a whole bunch of crazy interviews that as far as being packed solid. So, but anyways, with that being said, if you had someone reach out yesterday, if you do have an individual or a story or a human interest or whatever, you think something might be a pretty decent story, let me know and we can set up an interview and go from there. So I'd rather sit here and interview people pretty much all day versus just sit here and talk to myself like an idiot. So I don't know if that's really what it's like, but I'll see it jump. There'll be like 15, 16 people watching, and then it'll go to like 2, and then it'll be whatever. And then somebody will always say like, you want some AI viewers or purchase subscribers? And I'm like, what the hell? I don't want none of that stuff. Get out of here. You won't get now. So anyways, all right. Well, let's see. We talked about some music. We talked about the headlines. We talked about the calendar. We did a little morning scrolling. I think what I'm going to end up doing today is picking out some strategic things from Watertown in the area, whether they're from our partner or preferably, and talk about things they're involved in, what's going on around here, things like that. And I mean, right? It's community first. So, like events or things like that. So like tonight, right, is the, now stop it. Car show. Yeah. So tonight's the car show, and Eli Rudabush Repair is going to be there, and they'll be there handing out maybe some merch. Maybe you can get yourself a koozie or something of that degree. But Thursday Night Live and the Classics Car Show, it'll start at 4 p.m. And so you might want to go there and shake your tail feather. Mogan's Heroes are going to be there from 6 to 9. As well as Happy Tales Canine Training and Star Laundry. Mm-hmm. People's Choice Voting 6 to 8. And so there'll be a lot of badass cars there, and Eli Rudabush with his crew, and Ami probably, and they'll be shooting t-shirts at you. So see if we can make it down there. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. See if we can track down a fact for That's a Fact Jack. Then we'll do a little newsy poo, and then and then we'll just come back. Maybe we'll do some birthdays, do a little history. I kind of like that. And talk some music, talk some events, some partners, and just drum up some things. If at any time you want to recommend something, request something, just give a message, do a commenty, or email contact@northeastradiosd.com. But just don't request anything dumb or anything I don't have. Just kidding. But let's see, you got over 3,700 tracks, and it's like 99 cents or 50 cents or maybe even 20 cents, 25 cents to get a song. So it's not terrible. Okay, well, let's check out this one here. This is Fever Pitch from the Rainbow Kitten Surprise, and then we'll be back here shortly. Okay.
Hallelujah. sings a song for the lover, the leaver, the lonely alike. Young love, wait, if I could, then I meet you at the gate of St. Peter. When the fever takes my mind, my God, she came singing my name. Sounding like rain on the mountain while burning alive. Young flame burns soft as a candle lit between our two hearts. Just beats apart in the dark. Spend my summer riding high on the whiplash, head back rolling through the leaves. Growing up a preacher was all you ever dreamed. I got the holy room, I got the holy room. I feel the fever grip, I needed it closer. I'm at the field, not quite but near it. Can't feel the fever yet, I'm saving up my daily measurement. I'm at the grocery store, I'm buying eggs and toast. Looking at you and now where I walk, I broke my nose is facing doors. Don't let the fever get you. God already lost my soul in the seventh heaven, looking out on all 11. Spend my summer riding high on the place, head back blowing through the leaves. Growing up a preacher was always just a dream. All you ever needed were lines you could believe. Saying them to me sweetly, only just a dream. Well, I know you can't walk with them heels in the dark, kicking marvelous talk. Let me get to know you. Well, I don't know nothing, but I'm quick picking up, and I think I could get you in a minute or two. Yeah, if I could get a minute, for 5 at the limit, I think I might make you smile at the dinner, kick me under the table. I think that's my end, and I think I came for that. What comes with it? Let it simmer down, please. I got the holy rum, I got the holy rum. I felt the fever grip when I needed it most. Thank the Lord, I'm at the fever pitch now. I'm at the fever pitch, not quite but nearly. I mean it, man.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it till there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. If what they say is nothing is forever, then what makes love the exception? So why yo, are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here? Y'all don't wanna hear me, you just wanna dance. Don't want to meet your daddy. Just want you in my caddy. Don't want to meet your mama. Just want to make you come. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Hey, all right now, fellas. Yeah. Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. I can't hear you. I say what's cooler than being Shake it, baby doll. Shake it on the floor. Shake it like a mother. What you need, y'all? You know what to shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it like a mother. What you need,
That's the fact, Jack. That's the fact, Jack.
Well, if you drive down Interstate 90 through the peaceful prairies of western South Dakota, you will pass endless sunflowers, wheat fields, and grazing cows. But during the Cold War, there was a whole lot more hiding directly beneath the American farmland. For nearly 30 years, western South Dakota was secretly the front line of the Cold War. Did I say Civil War? I'm not sure. Housing 150 Minuteman nuclear missiles hidden in underground silos. Today, you can actually visit the remnants of the apocalyptic arsenal at the Minuteman Missile National Historic Site. The historic site preserves the Delta 01 launch control facility, where Air Force personnel worked 31 feet underground behind massive steel blast doors. The Minuteman II missiles hidden in South Dakota carried a 1.2 megaton nuclear warhead, making them roughly 66 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. If launched, the missiles could travel over the North Pole and strike a target in the Soviet Union in just 30 minutes. Down the highway at the Delta 09 site, you can look into a 80-foot deep concrete silo to see a real, but thankfully disarmed, Minuteman II missile. When the site was deactivated following a 1991 arms reduction treaty, the massive 90-ton silo cover was welded partially open and fitted with a glass roof, so that Russian satellites in space could look down into South Dakota and visually verify that the site was no longer operational.
That's the fact, Jack. That's the fact, Jack.
Oh, I think I've lost my senses. Am I walking straight into